I mean, it's the future for sure, but I feel like we're way
Oh yeah.
too optimistic about it. We don't have the means so far. Like, charging up your vehicle just on its own, it's a process that basically involves leaving your car to charge overnight,
Right.
and it's not gonna be enough energy to cut a drive across the country.
Oh no. And boy, in my little state here, we have one charging station in the whole state. That's it.
Oh
Just one.
god, it's about as bad here. Like you'll have a couple if you're lucky on the streets and on the fuel stations, but other than that, good luck.
Well, I don't think. Okay, well, it's good to know we're not the only ones jumping feet first into something we don't need to be jumping into.
Well, if you ask me, you'd think someone's getting paid handsome money to promote this shit. Like a certain someone whose name starts with E.
Oh yeah.
We recently had a conversation amongst ourselves about Elon Musk and how he basically appeared out of nowhere.
I wish you could see what I'm seeing.
What's happening?
I'm glad I did this before we started playing.
What's up, buddy?
Postal guy is T-posing, and I can't shoot my gun. sorry, but yeah, he did kind of just come out of nowhere. I'm gonna restart my game, see if that fixes it.
Yeah, sure. Just wait for you here. The game currently is frozen.
What the heck?
Okay, the audio is working, so hopefully it's not too loud, but I'm just gonna tap out the game for a minute. Alright, let's check how you're meant to set this.
Ooh, that's loud. Man, this game is loud when you turn it on.
Oh yeah, I actually not only had to fiddle with the master volume, but extra steps on top of it. Oh, so if you host the game, you immediately... No, it goes into a lobby. Text color. Ooh.
I don't know what the problem
I think
is.
I want
maybe...
a neon name so we're able to see what's going on.
Let me start a new game. It might be where I keep continuing an old save or something.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, dude, you know what I find adorable?
That's exactly what it was. What's up?
How there's minimalistic option windows in the multiplayer lobby. Like if you look at the send message and invite tick boxes, it's like basic Unity assets.
Oh yeah, it's it works.
It's very stylistically bold. Let's call it that. Also, I can hear myself a little bit of echoing on your end.
Let me
Why not
turn
just
you
adjust the sensitivity?
down. There we go. That might fix it.
Hello. All right, we're good.
My game crashed again. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Oh, please tell me you're not gonna be the one now with...
I don't know. I've played through
issues.
this game like twice and had no issues now.
I told you, man. That's what flabbergasted me. This shouldn't be such a hassle to go through. But then again, running with scissors has proven a couple of times already that they like to test the patience of their fans.
Oh yeah. My task manager won't even come up.
Gonna be one of those streams, isn't it?
Every
All right,
time, man.
let's get the troubleshooting sign.
E control delete. I haven't had to do this in so long. That didn't do it.
Oh, hey there, NC. Hey, coming in with the throwback joke. It's right, buddy. I mean, it's just one letter off from each other. Common mistake, even though they're thematically very, very different games. What the hell is this?
Alright, we're booting it back up.
Unet connection tick connection tamped out. Oh, is it because I went out of the game?
Oh, it reset my audio settings. I'm sorry if you hear that. Oh.
There we go.
Every time I hard reset the game, it puts the audio or the master audio back at 10. This game is far too loud for that.
You have to understand, Frosty, RWS is a very small indie dev.
Fair.
They can't afford beta testers. I'm tapped out of the game and see, so we don't hear audio overlapping. Okay. Like the moment Frosty is good to join us. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna toggle the game back.
Yeah, I'm closing out all this other crap I don't need open real quick.
Oh, you want technical difficulties? Ambience? Sure, we can. Can pull something up. Hopefully this is not copyright infringerino.
Oh no.
You have to admit though, it's a very catchy jingle. Okay, no, it's actually got a claim attached to it on YouTube, so we're not playing more than a couple of seconds now. Sorry.
Fair. What song was it?
Spanish Flea.
Oh, yeah. Alright, everything should be good. I'm gonna join your lobby.
Royalty-free technical difficulties music.
We are joining the game. Hopefully.
My man, you have no idea how I miss the Wild West days of the internet, where you could upload whole ass anime episodes split into 7 parts on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you're here.
We are here.
Okay, we got seemingly everything in place.
And the game got super quiet when I joined in here. I'll have to fix that when we get into the game.
Okay, let's ready then. Let's see. Do we want friendly fire?
Oh, it's not too bad until you get to the explosive weapons. I'll leave that up to you.
Sure.
I've actually never played co-op, so I don't know if one of us dies, if it game's over, or how it works.
Wait a minute. Allow clowns. Controls when the clone alias appear in games you host. Hey! S-Rank! With the tier 1 sub. Thank you, buddy.
Nice.
How's it going, friend? So we want, what's going on with these clowns? Are you,
No clue, but I got a feeling they probably added that in after that weird clown epidemic in like 2016.
This is exactly the kind of studio that would throw data preferences. I guess never. I don't know. We'll figure this out on the fly.
Yeah, I've played deathmatch online, but I've never co-op, so they don't have the clowns in deathmatch, or at least they didn't when I played.
I couldn't really pick difficulty options, so I don't know. Maybe this is already set up in mind for more than one player.
Whoa. Yeah. All right, let me turn my audio back up here.
Oh boy. Oh, there's definitely more enemies. than when you start off by your own.
There we go, I got out of there, so I didn't kill you with friendly fire, or you kill me.
Gotcha. We already have the equivalent of the SWAT team. They're just storming in out of the blue. Question, guys, is the audio balance good in your end? Like, can you actually hear the game as opposed to me and Frosty talking?
Do you remember the execution key? Oh,
What's up?
Z. I think it was Z for executions.
It's like Z or X, if I remember right. Co-op is hard? Well, that's only gonna make it more interesting. It is X.
I guess it's X, okay. Is it G for grenades?
No. F is duck. Which button was it? Oh, that's chat. Co-op is locked to the highest difficulty. Right click for projectile.
Thank you. Well, I said we'd finish this game in about an hour and a half, because it's not that long, but if it's on the hardest difficulty, it might be a little longer than an hour and a half.
Yeah, like, I don't know, what, double that number?
Oh!
By the way,
I got one
no
HP.
survivors.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, okay, so we share pickups. That's neat.
I'm so scared I'm gonna accidentally shoot you.
Alright,
Somebody's
two
back
remain.
here. I hear her screaming.
There's one guy inside the house. Which is not a problem because shoot through walls.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, you got him.
You know,
Yeah, what's up, man?
I tried to play Redux before on my own, but for some ungodly reason, this game had absolutely egregious frame drops. Like I wasn't able to go a minute without the game just stuttering like crazy. But recently, I reinstalled the game and just works out of the box. So,
How you
I don't
doing
know.
today, Javen? Dude, today's my affiliate anniversary. We're like 6 years old now.
Oh shoot! Well, congratulations.
Appreciate it, man. We're getting stream old. Actually, you're stream old now too. You're over like what?
3
going on 2
years. 3
3
years, and as for affiliates, that'll be like 2. So yeah.
And you still never got Hot Wheels for that long. I
Oh
remember.
shoot! Oh, you can set the enemies on fire. Cool.
My water bottle knocked over. Much appreciated, buddy. There's a
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Already we're starting off on a blazing trail of destruction.
I don't know if it's banned. Does Hatred have co-op? We can do that sometime too.
Oh, by default, I don't
if
know.
They took that off the list.
As far as Twitch restricted games go, I haven't seen it anywhere around. It used to be there for sure, but in recent memory, I have not seen it on the prohibited games list.
I thought this used to be on there too at one point. I could have sworn it was. Maybe not.
Postal, the original, never.
Never? I could have sworn it was. I looked at that banned list like once and said, I don't even know what 90% of these games are.
Porn.
I never really looked again. Yeah.
Most of it is just outright hentai. Twitch banned, where it had to be this one then. Like, even with the amount of extremely dated humor that 2 has, I couldn't imagine it being on the locked list.
Ooh.
Oh shit, I'm down.
Oh, I'm getting comboed. I'm getting comboed by the rocket launcher. Did you see that?
Yeah.
What? I couldn't move.
All pulses are okay, so is hatred. Hatred definitely was there for a couple of years. Because I planned to stream that on my first playthrough. But then I looked it up, just for reference, and was like, yeah, better not push my luck. Says the man who streamed Dante's Inferno, where objectively worse scenes transpire.
Don't worry about it. Dante's Inferno is a what's the word?
Art.
Historically accurate. It's art. Yeah. I was gonna say historically accurate, but art more better choice.
I'll have you know, the Divine Comedy is a classical piece full of extremely subtle philosophical notions and absolutely no excuse to just program Satan's flopping cock.
Buddy, it was big, wasn't it?
It sure was.
I seen that and I said, "Oh my god!"
Listen,
someone was having a lot of fun that day.
They don't call him the Big Cheese.
Oh no!
For zero reason. Oh, dude.
I remember the first.
Grazzo off. That's a classic. That is actually one of old school pushing the lines Doom was.
Oh, Grezzo?
Yeah.
I thought that's what you said. I didn't want to jump in if I was wrong though. Yeah.
Dude, when you think about it, Doom just has so much extremely pushing the lines words. Like when I watched what video was it that touched on the matter? I think it was one of those icebergs that talked about the school shootings, and one of them actually dabbled in Doom mods, which you can still download off the internet.
Oh yeah, that's Columbine. It was Dylan, I think, made the mods. Cause he like redid it like 1-to-1 at the school.
Yeah. You know, come to think of it, it's not that far of a concept from that assassinating JFK Kennedy game. I'm sure you heard about it.
That one's kind of funny though. Because have you seen that they did a reward for that game if you can get like a 95% accuracy?
No one managed to pull it off.
No.
I think the closest someone got was like 80% or something along those lines. Alright, we gotta take down this turret. That's what actually counts as the final enemy. I think I'm gonna throw maybe a nade in here.
Oh yeah, good time.
Nope. Nope. Bad idea.
Well, let me see.
We can try and take some punches at it. You can totally
yeah, I think as long as you don't run in there, you should be okay.
You can totally scum this out, like so.
Nice.
Very easy to miss, by the way. If you're not paying attention.
Oh yeah, I only seen it because I seen one of the NPCs run back here. He was trying to miss any health.
A lot of them were ordinary maps, like you pointed out, but yeah, there was one that was actually the other creation of the school where the shootings took place, because that was his way of practicing. You know, with how people were making fun of the submarine for being controlled with a Logitech controller, you'd think Doom was, as a means of training soldiers, wouldn't be that far off. The probability.
Right. Oh, did you watch the new Windigoon, by the way?
I still need to.
Good. I watched it last night.
I did watch that Creepbuster iceberg you linked me to.
Boy, that
yesterday.
was... That was some good.
Dude, when Funny Mouth came up, I was like, I remember this. It took me a while, but the moment the image flickered, I was like, yeah, I remember this one. That is such a good spooky tale. Dude, the Godzilla creepypasta guy sure has been around the community.
Dude, do you like the Godzilla creepypasta?
It is extremely cheesy the moment you go deeper into it. Like, past a certain point, I think the halfway mark, it just turns into like a really cheeky ghost story.
Right.
It kind of takes away from the very weird bootleg game feel.
That's a boomstick.
I think
That's fair.
I think it was a kind of less is more situation. I would have appreciated it a little more.
Right. I love it. I unapologetically.
But then again, it's very symptomatic of the time period that came out.
Dude.
Like, you just had to throw in a lot of personal details to make it authentic.
It's I don't know. I'm trying to remember the name offhand. I'm following these one developers who are doing a Clay Fighters fan game, and they're adding red into the game, and I cannot wait to see it.
Are those the
They
original
showed his
devs?
model off. No, they're just a bunch of fans.
Ah, gotcha. Are they trying to retain the same visual style?
I don't think it's actually like clay models, but they look very much like it. You know, we got the tag for that now. As much as I like practical effects, you know, it's
Yeah, you can probably make some 3D models that look convincingly like clay renditions.
yeah.
Although I
after
don't
we
imagine it's having
finish
like the same kind of true authentic feel.
Yeah. After we finish the stream, if I remember, I'll send you their red, model of Red. He looks great.
See, this is why I really appreciate Mason Lindroff as the creator, and anyone else who dabbles
Hey, what's up, Roman?
in that
Right.
kind of dated but extremely charming art style.
Hey, wait a second. Get those titties out of here, Ronan. I see that.
I am squinting my eyes, but is he in both of our chat rooms?
I think so. Crossing the yeah, gotta have both POVs. This game's hard, man. Oh, sorry. That is illegal.
Listen, the reason why you have a dual monitor setup is that you can watch bro-ups on 2 screens simultaneously. So get the full cinematic experience.
That's right.
Let's blow something up.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you did that, Ronan. I got a bunch of new sound effects I gotta add to Trigger Fire.
I have not been on Trigger Fire for a good while now.
Still missing 3 people. Oh, there's one.
The thing what I really like about Trigger Fire is the moment you set up everything,
There they are.
it pretty much just works. You don't really have to manage it constantly.
It actually just works.
That is such a rare thing to say these days. It's kind of criminal.
You know, it's crazy to me that our co-op connection in this game is infinitely better than when we play Halo together. It's so laggy when we play that, but this,
Well,
it's fine.
I
don't
mean,
understand.
granted, 2 very different environments, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
but,
every
know.
excuse is good to shit on free for free.
If you got
And the fact that
if you got
Microsoft keeps giving
money-
them the IP,
yeah. Come on.
Mercy.
If you got the Microsoft money, it should work.
at that point, I'm not sure if they just don't care enough or they want to cut costs.
It's hard to say.
There we go. So far, we're doing pretty damn good. Hey.
Whoa! I'm kind of sad we don't get the in-between screens where you get the little bits of Postal dude slowly going crazy.
This is a sick flip. Imagine playing 2 first and not getting the parade reference.
Oh yeah. I didn't play 2 first, but I guess I kind of knew about 2 first because of all the G4 coverage. I didn't have a computer for like a very long time, so I was super late to Postal.
Me too. I think I might have started with 2, but I did play the original like a very short while after. I did know about Postal for the longest time, however. Like, this is one of those games that you actually read about in the papers for the quote-unquote controversy it caused.
Someone joined the game!
Well, I didn't make it as a private lobby. So,
Oh, wow.
hello there, person.
Cool. Uh-oh. I need to find some help.
Oof. I'm getting juggled to hell and back.
Oh, yep. There's a guy with a rocket launcher. He just melted me, and then the officer cleaned up.
Well, fortunately, Ikram has got this. This might be a serious Sam scenario where an actual pro just joined us.
Yeah.
Because he had nothing better to do. Like, he just idles the whole day inside the multiplayer until someone sets up a lobby.
Sending one your way. Let's blow something up.
You're not wrong, Asring. Just like the good old arcade days. Hit and run. Simpler times. Man, not a whole lot of games do the isometric limited camera kind of approach anymore, and coming back to it definitely takes a bit of a relearning to do.
Die.
It's a particular playstyle you just have to get adjusted to. Although this is still not as crazy as Hatred on the higher difficulty, where you actually just have to cower inside of a building and bait the police task force to come towards you.
The new game that's got a Postal?
Have you played
I don't think
Hatred,
so.
S-Rank?
They said the line. I don't know if you heard him, Sean. He's going Postal.
Going.
But no, I
TM.
have not seen the new game. Dude, I'm so mad watching our third. There's like 2 health kits right where I died at. I was so close. I'm always down for new games with Postal theme.
There's some gear
So,
over
Sean,
here.
what do you like better between our
Oh, you gotta go.
our Postal 2 friend
there.
or our genuine schizophrenic Postal 1 dude?
Ooh, well, I feel like there are 2 different characters at that point.
I'm pretty sure they are supposed to be 2 different characters. I'm not 100% sure.
I mean, they kind of try to tie in the narratives with the Postal 2 DLC throwback where he has an actual schizo episode.
We have a mortar behind us. I think I'm dead again. Be careful. Yeah.
Dude, you just got ass blasted into
Don't
oblivion.
go back there.
Hatred is a very fun game, but if you play it on the higher difficulties, you are gonna have some extreme bouts of frustration.
I really like Postal, or sorry, Hatred outside of the sewer. I didn't like the sewer level, man. I got owned. I mean, as we can see, I'm
I
not
would
very good at these games
say
anyway.
it's got okay level design, but definitely the military base tested my patience severely.
Yeah.
Like, shit gets super intense down there. If you do get to try
And
Hatred, though, I recommend the third-person mod. It's basically
yeah.
Postal Free, but better.
All pay.
I want to try that. There's also does the third person one fix the driving in that game?
From what I remember, it's still iffy. Because, mind you, third person was never meant to be a thing.
Right.
So changing perspective like that for a game that was never designed with in mind in the first place, it's definitely got some interesting side effects. Wait, not important is this game as a cameo?
Really?
Like they actually put them in?
Everybody dies.
It's kind of
That's
awesome.
awesome.
You can select them as a character? No way.
Can I do that in co-op? I don't think I can.
I wonder what are the prerequisites?
That's great. I'm mad I didn't.
Can
pick
you
him.
get him on the fly, or you have to unlock him somehow?
All pay.
Wow. Both of you
Hey, he did better
are
than me.
out of the
I can't
equation.
even lump him in with me. I walked back. I was like, "Oh, there's a pickup back here." And next, I turned the corner, and there was that mortar.
We're gonna have to take the slow approach here. Because there's still so many
The gun
enemies.
knows.
Right, here we go. I mean, I got a lot of Magnum.
You're going down.
All pay.
Send a chat message. My name is not important. My name is not important. I think I misspelled that. Name is not
No, you got it.
important. There we go. Maybe it's just subtle and you don't get a prompt for it.
I got nothing but time.
Evil
Let me
must
look it up. I
die.
want to see what he looks like.
Whew. When you select your dude's code color, you can select him. Ah, okay. Oh. Almost walked into those barrels. Wow. That's some interesting display of physics.
Oh, that's cool.
Everybody dies.
Ooh. It's a very persistent AI.
So, Sean, after Ultima, are you jumping into brain damaged?
I think once I'm done with Nightmare Reaper, I'll start brain
okay.
damage.
Made in the USA,
Yeah,
baby.
brain damage is so fun, man. That game made me actually like laugh multiple times. It's so funny.
Yeah, when you asked me earlier whether I prefer the more serious or humorous side of Postal, I think both of them definitely have their ups and downs. I'm really just happy to have them coexist with each other.
Yeah.
I mean, I
I got
definitely
the-
would like something more dark, tonally. And I think,
That's a boomstick.
honestly, brain damage is the closest we get in that regard. Even though it's not, you know, like, super edgy.
Yeah. I never got out of my teenage years. There's no need for my lie about it. I like edgy games and edgy content.
Time's up.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't go to the movies. We were going to go watch that new Insidious, and I just checked our group chat, and power went out at the theater.
Oof. I'm still surprised they make Insidious.
I am too.
Dies.
I was we were playing Diablo last night. Like, you guys want to watch that new Insidious tomorrow? I was like, huh? Sure.
I mean, then again, The Nun is getting a sequel, and as far as I know, that movie didn't particularly do too hot at the box office. Not like that's ever stopped anyone from pumping shit out.
Yeah.
But on the plus side, we're only 2 weeks away from the double feature. We are going to watch it in the correct order, which is Oppenheimer and then Barbie.
Oh yeah, I can't wait, man. That's like 6 hours a movie we're gonna have to.
I feel like I want to watch something else Christopher Nolan related before I jump into Oppenheimer. Maybe Interstellar, because I've heard really good things about that.
Hey,
Apparently,
I'm glad
Tenet
you enjoyed
is
the
also really good.
movie. Hopefully things went well too. That's a flame. Yeah, I didn't know if you've seen him or not.
I do. The moment I see a wacky contraption with a cylinder cap, I know it's either a flamethrower or some kind of plasma gun.
Man, did you see that? You probably did that interview that came out with Ryan Gosling about Ken about a week
Hang
or
on,
two
I
ago.
need to just check my button prompts for a minute. Okay. Wasn't sure how you're supposed to switch throwables. What do you want to ask me, Frosty?
I said, did you see that interview with Ryan Gosling about his role as Ken a few weeks ago?
I think I know what you're referring to. Can you just remind me what was the gist of it?
I don't remember the whole lot of it, but it was just about like we've all got a little bit of Ken inside of us, bro. We are Ken. I was like, man, this dude's awesome. Got a whole slew of grown men ready to watch Barbie, man. That's how you know you've done it.
Absolutely. I mean, granted, I think a lot of people got to know Ryan Gosling as this Sigma archetype actor just from Drive and the new Blade Runner. But then you actually look at his filmography, and he's much more of a varied professional actor than you expect.
Brother. Listen, the first time I seen Ryan Gosling was in The Notebook, bro. That's a really good movie, but boy, it'll make you cry.
I kind of want to watch Nice Guys. He's there with who was it? Russell Crowe? It's like a body cup movie kind of deal.
Oh, see, you know the movie, bro. That's a sad movie, man.
Got 2 enemies left. I'm not sure
Oh,
where
did you
they
ever
are.
watch The Place Beyond the Ponds?
No. You did mention that a while back, I remember.
If you get a weekend to watch it, I'm curious what you think about it. I got pretty mixed feelings on it, but I think it's worth exactly one watch. Not heard that. It's a good one.
The most recent
one
flick
watch.
I watched with Ryan Gosling was The Gray Man, where he's there with what's his face? It's one of those modern day Marvel celebrities.
Chris Hemsworth.
Um,
I don't
Chris
actually know
Hemsworth.
what the Gray Man is. Was it Thor?
Captain America, maybe?
Other Chris. Hold on, I'll look at the name.
Everybody dies.
See, that's
Chris
the problem.
Evans.
Yes, Chris Evans.
That's it.
See,
Chris
that's the
Evans.
problem I have with superhero movies. They're just so formulaic that I'll walk out of the theater and forget like 70% of what transpired on the screen.
It's true, and I actually say that as someone who used to like. I mean, I don't hate superhero movies, but I used to be like genuinely excited for them. Not so much anymore. Gray Man's really good. I'll have to check it out. I trust you two. When it comes to movies.
With Greyman, the problem with that is it's fine as an action movie, but extremely generic.
Right.
So you won't really get like much mileage out of it, besides a couple of kicks maybe.
Oh, we lost our friend. I was wondering if he's still hanging around.
Yeah, he probably got bored of me just trying to 100% this map. There's definitely a sentry down here, but I'm not sure how to reach
Might have
it.
to shoot it from across the.
Because there's definitely pickups there you can acquire.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But you can't really go down here. And I kind of want that... Ooh!
What?
Oh,
What?
okay, you can walk...
I guess there's a fence there we can't see, like a gate.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's not the missile launching variant. Otherwise, I'd be a little upset. Oh, hey, there you go. We got everything.
Maybe I won't die in the first 2 seconds of the next stage.
At least you tried.
Chris Hemsworth Extraction. I have not.
Yeah, what's up, Dine? How's it going, my friend?
And there's a sequel. I have to check it out. I'm pretty behind on movies. If Shunt or Quasic don't stream it in the Discord, I usually just don't watch it.
Yeah, the last flick we watched for movie night was Event Horizon.
Oh, did you guys like it? I love that movie.
It's not quite what I expected, but it's definitely got some good moments in it.
Absolutely. Oh, whoa! They're shooting
Like,
me. I'm not even.
I think the problem with Event Horizon is if you come to watch it after Hellraiser, you definitely expect a lot more gore.
Oh god. Yeah, that's fair.
But then again, you have to remember that Clive Barker is a particular kind of writer/director, where he's extremely visceral and to the point when it comes to imagery.
Oh, I guess down. That's why I can't get it.
I still remember when I was reading through Books of Blood, where a lot of those novels that he wrote before turning to movies, they come out in like what, the 70s, 80s, and already he touched upon some extremely taboo topics like homosexuality. Naturally, he always puts an extremely gory twist to his works.
Oh yeah.
But I do like that it's always morally gray. Like,
Right.
you barely come out of anything he's done rooting for one of the main characters, because usually they deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of root for Kirsty, but you're totally right.
Well,
I actually haven't read any of his stuff except The Hellbound Heart. I've never read any of his other novels.
oops. I made a mistake. I accidentally clicked the border of a window, and now my dude just walks into one direction, and I died.
Hopefully I can clutch up.
So, yeah, this one's up to you, friend. Postal is a certified classic, Dine. I'm glad that it got a remake.
Oh, I didn't even see him there.
Like, When you think about it, it didn't need it, because even if you play the classic version, it still holds up nicely. But this definitely adds a few quality of life improvements. And co-op. So you can actually enjoy it with your friends.
Oh dear. I lost all my ammo where I died. Man, that does so much damage from even far away. I'm trying to inch in here. Try and find some. There we go.
Dude, let me tell you something funny. A couple of months ago, I was playing through Heroes of Might and Magic 2, and kind of stopped at one mission in the Archibald campaign that was really just pissing me off, because annoying AI, just restocking troops over and over. But I actually went back to the game, like on Saturday, and I just binged the campaign through 2 days straight. Like, I actually managed to go through the entire of it for the first time yesterday.
Oh, whoa! Let me get out of your way! I don't want you to set me on
Classic
fire.
Heroes is just such a charming experience.
Yeah.
Extremely
but have you
relaxing
considered
games.
playing the new ones?
Hmm?
Have you considered playing the new ones?
I
Buddy?
gave 5 a try, and it's actually not bad in terms of
Oh,
game
wow.
mechanics,
Surprise.
but it feels closer to... are you familiar with the Disciples games?
I know nothing about them other than...
It has a more top-down, isometric approach.
Okay, I'm not against that, but I can see why Heroes fans, longtime fans would be.
See, the thing about the Heroes and Might and Magic IPs, because I did read a couple of wikis, just out of curiosity. So the thing is, by the time Heroes 4 came out, they were pushing real hard, 3DO, that is, the original developer, to make like a soft continuation reboot,
Oh!
because they wanted to, I don't know,
I might be dead. Yeah, don't go over there.
start a new continuity, or just reset the timeline in a sense.
Right.
But the thing is, that came together with some extremely bad gameplay decisions, which also went across to the Might and Magic series. Anything that came out during the 3DO, like, final stretch of their lifespan was just extremely disappointing.
Gotcha.
Which is kind of how Ubisoft managed to acquire them. They just went bankrupt.
Of all the people that could have got him, man, I guess it's not the worst case scenario, but it's
It's
like
not
bad
EA.
case scenario. Yeah.
It is not EA. Like, if it was EA, that would have been just dead right off the bat.
God,
At
could you
least
imagine?
Ubisoft surprisingly put out 3 Heroes games and 1 Might and Magic one, which I don't know. You might be interested in it. It doesn't look bad visually.
That's a boomstick.
Which Might and Magic?
I think it's 10.
I have to check it out.
It's on Steam.
Played. Oh, okay. I may have even seen it. I've definitely played the old dungeon crawlers. I haven't played 10 yet.
Oh, that can hit you from down below.
Oh yeah, everything can hit you from everywhere on this map. There's like nowhere to go.
Easy. Let me
I'm
warm
sorry, I'm
you
trying to
up.
stay away from you. I don't want to catch on fire. Okay, can't throw grenades over that. That's a lesson learned.
Feels good.
I think what you kind of want to do is just lure as many enemies as possible behind some kind of form of cover, which
That's a boomstick.
there is on this map. But first you have to figure out what actually counts as cover.
Yeah.
And what's not just part of the scenery.
All must die.
Oh, someone's back.
Ooh, that's a new player. The dude introduction. Hi there.
Hi there.
Let's blow something up.
I feel like I'm playing Hotline Miami 2 again. When you get shot off screen by things
Oh.
you just don't see.
I think I've talked about this on the one stream, but have you watched the John Wick movies?
No, I really should, but every time I go to watch them, I'm like, well, there's another new one coming out. I'll just wait till they're all out.
There is a really good scene in John Wick 4, the latest one, where they pan the camera out to make it isometric like Hotline Miami, and they have extremely fitting music. It's just... It is objectively the best 10 minutes in the movie period. So either someone on the team really wanted to throw that kind of reference, or they just looked at video games and were like, you know what? We can do this.
Oh! There's 2 turrets at the bottom. I think I might be dead. Yeah, I'm cooked. Oh! Wait, maybe not.
Now that's a boomstick.
One of them is a machine gun turret, which is not that bad.
I hope I hit it. I'm terrified to use the flamethrower since there's friendly fire.
There's a
on us. They don't
med
wanna
kit
do
not
this
far
to
off
me.
where I am, but I'm gonna have to kill a couple.
There's one
of
over here
them.
with me. I got both of the turrets spawned.
Snipe some fellas.
Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah, this game doesn't lock your cursor in, huh?
Yeah, if you're playing widowed mode, be careful where you click. Otherwise, your controls are gonna spaz out. Until you die.
I made a mistake. I thought I could sneak by, but it pulled the whole room. Need that health kit up here.
Alright, there's another turret at the corner of this building. Let me see if I can throw a nade. We definitely can. Let's just aim it a little better. Ooh, not like that. Not like that.
Let's blow something up.
Nice.
Die.
Alright, we're doing way better this time around. I don't want to die. Oh.
This game is stressful, man.
In a good way.
That's a boomstick.
Oh,
There's a
God.
difference between stressful and stressful. I don't know if you caught the slight change of inflection there.
Just very slightly. Yep. There's 2 up there. Yeah, I might be in trouble.
Now that's a boomstick.
It's gotta be a better way to go up on those guys.
Hang on, let's just wait till this lady comes here.
There's body armor over here too if you need it.
Nice. Where was the
There we go.
body armor?
Right over here. Up here.
Might as well pick as many pickups as we can afford.
The gun knows.
Oh, I forgot we got the flamethrower.
Oh, baby.
Pretty much have everything besides the rifle. So, are you gonna get the Escape the Backrooms game?
I think I might wait till it comes out of early access, because man, it looks early access. And that other one, I don't know,
Oh, good
it
point.
was
It might
fun,
not be
but
finished yet. So, if we do
yeah.
want to play through it, may as well wait for the full experience.
Because I feel like it's better than the other one, but
Mm,
also that's really easy to do. Well, maybe not.
well, based off the screenshots alone, there's definitely a higher production value involved.
If it doesn't have, oh god, if it doesn't have the birthday room again, it's already better.
I won't mind it as long as it's executed better.
Yeah, yeah, okay. No invisible maze. Because that was the part I really hated. Like when you could see the maze. it
I mean,
still
you can
sucked,
kind
but
of
it was
brute force
better.
the first part, which, fine,
Hey, baby.
but oh boy. That maze is pure bullshit.
Oh yeah, we lost so many. I think at least like maybe not half, but like 25% of our playtime was in dying to that room.
Everybody dies.
Uh-oh. I am
What's
not
up?
using the Molotovs again.
Oh dear.
I do not know how to switch to my normal grenades either. Oh yeah, you can safely use it since I won't accidentally walk into your flames.
Oh man. Now this is a game with a good flamethrower. I feel like back in the 90s, early 2000s, flamethrowers were much more impactful in how they treat them in modern shooters.
I think yeah.
Where it's more like you're gently just warming them up with a slight blow of hot air instead of setting someone on fire. Like, it doesn't have to be an instantaneous kill, but it should
That's a boomstick.
set your enemies ablaze and have an impact.
Whoa, what? Did you see who got announced for Mortal Kombat officially just a little bit ago?
No. Who is it?
Homelander.
Wow, so the leaks are coming true, huh?
Yep, and they're coming to Warzone too.
Did you see the supposed EVO 2023 leaks?
No, I'm all
I
ears.
think
Let's hear
for
it.
Mortal Kombat 1, it's supposed to be a Femme Fatale pack where Devora is one of the new characters.
I hope she comes back. Devorah's cool, man.
But here's the actual interesting part, which got my eyebrows raised a little bit and questions the validity of this list. There's something called Genshin Impact Connect.
Of
And
course,
since it's on
Genshin gets your
Evo,
eyebrows raised.
that implies that it's a fighting game. Which,
I mean,
you know, potentially, yes, but I don't know, man. Like, would Mihoyo be willing to do such a thing? I can't honestly give you an answer.
I wouldn't be too surprised, honestly. Yeah, it's gonna be pay to win and free to play. That's for sure.
Oh, the
Oh, God.
Digital Life 6 model?
It'll be even worse. Knowing MiHoYo, they'll have like, I don't know what they were called in Genshin, but in Star Rail you have like relics and cones and stuff, light cones you can get for your characters. It's gonna be like playing Tekken Evolution or Revolution.
Oh, God. I don't know if I want that then.
I don't think I do either. I mean, I had fun with Tekken Revolution, but it's not something I would ever want to play again.
Weird to have the best thing from Tekken Revolution carried over to the mainline games. So, I don't think we need that name coming back
That's a boomstick.
anymore.
I hope Tekken 8's good.
Oh yeah.
There's a
Oh yeah,
thing
you just
about
remind
it.
me. On the very same list for Tekken 8, Kunimitsu reveal and Tifa Lockhart tease.
No, I mean it's possible.
Yeah, that's also an eyebrow-raising moment, but at the same time, within the realm of possibility. That's what actually makes this a good leak list.
Say what you will. I hope King
Okay.
Noctis comes back.
Second?
I hope King Noctis comes back. But let me put the beard on him. We'll play as Old Man Noctis. don't care if
I
he's
hate to break
top
it to
tier,
you,
you know?
Frosty, but if anything, you're getting 16 representation.
No, nobody cares about Clive, bro.
I don't know,
I
man.
think Tifa
Have you
has a
seen
better
those
chance
reviews?
than Clive.
I think the mainstream is really enjoying their bootleg DMC.
That you say that, but it still didn't outsell 15.
What are the numbers, sales-wise?
I don't remember the exact numbers, but it was substantially a few million less than 15 sold.
Was that
The
for
cope
15,
was
like, all time?
just day one sales
Oh.
or week one sales. What can I say, man? Noctis is probably the best Final Fantasy protein.
I'll say this much. He didn't deserve starring in an unfinished game.
Oh, absolutely not. As much as I like the story to that
15
game,
got treated dirty.
Sucker.
Tekken 8
I think
announcements.
I'm dead. Oh, I'm gonna go.
Lead sucker.
Don't come over here. There's a lot of people over here.
Oh, unless you're making a joke tied into our current discussion, then in which case... You got me there, partner.
Dude, I feel like I'm always just at 2 HP in this game.
Now that's a boomstick.
Oh, wow. I just noticed you're already gone.
Yeah, I walked over there and I seen 3 whole enemies and got blasted. I'm just gonna follow you from now on, man. You got the strats.
Well, as much as I hate, quote-unquote, love to admit it, I am a boomer. I am an old man, so I've been places when it comes to these kind of games. Plus, this is like a full-on top-down shooter now, which I am greatly appreciating.
This is what I get for sell. Well, I don't want to say selling out, but it's what I get for becoming a full-time RPG player.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of, maybe not scared, but wary of locking myself into one particular lineup of games. Streaming has definitely helped me open up for new genres and opportunities I probably would have never considered playing on my own.
You say that, but we still are waiting on the Happy Wheel stream, bro.
Listen, every man has his limits, and that's where I draw the line. Besides, the Happy Wheels man is long gone. He is MIA, and
He probably still works.
you know, the moment I pull up a Serious Sam game and I see his name in chat, it's gonna be my own a funny mouth moment.
Oh God.
C9, I hadn't forgotten because
We'll all pay.
say what you will about Namco, but for Tekken 7 and Soul Calibur 6, they had an amazing feature of guest characters. I still vividly remember when people were losing their minds over Negan in Tekken 7, and not in a positive way at first. They were like,
I bought that game.
You
It
are-
was worth it.
quote-unquote, wasting your slot on this dude.
We'll all pay.
And then he turned out to be my favorite guest character in terms of playstyle.
100%, man. Like I feel like with Tekken 8, Even if they obviously Negan is not going to come back, but like they got to have someone to fill that gameplay, man. I want more characters holding bats.
Race the heat.
So what you're saying is you want Jacket from Hotline Miami as a guest character.
I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I played Payday 2 only as long as I did because of Jacket.
Man, Payday 2, that's another game with like 1 billion DLCs.
Die.
Yeah, and at least half of them are okay. The other half, though, ugh.
Definitely one of those games you just want to buy on a heavy discount as a bundle.
I hope 3 is good, man. It comes out in like 2 months.
I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. But then again, there's just so much shit out there in the works that it's hard to keep up. I try to consistently put games I want to eventually get to on my wish list, but that's not always possible. Especially if they don't have immediately a Steam page as soon as the announcement comes up.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a handful of games from the PC game show I forgot about that. One day I'll see it on like an 80% sale by, oh yeah, it's that game, and then I'll play it.
Yeah, I still have to make my own shopping list before the summer sale ends.
I bit the bullet and checked that last night. I think I got all I really wanted.
I love these small bursts of flames that you can just toss,
Time's up.
and they do the job just fine. Oh, that's vile.
Hey.
Dude, just hidden behind a tree. I thought it was a turret. Oh, thankfully I had a lot of health to spare. Doesn't change that there's still a shit ton of hostiles to go through.
Proudly made in the USA, baby.
US of A. Oh no, 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 no. Whew. I'm really gonna have to struggle now to get that health kit.
Die.
See, this right here counts as a wall. This doesn't. That is just such mindfuckery.
Don't worry about it.
Good game design, we call it.
Small indie studio, you wouldn't understand.
Absolutely. It's not like they released an extremely successful franchise that spans across several entries.
All pay.
Yeah. And a movie. Don't forget the movie.
Oh yeah. A movie
I
which
think
they
that's-
had the balls to reference in Postal 4.
I mean, I don't think it's a good movie, but I do think
Oh,
it's
you bastard.
That's what happened to me, man. That does a lot of damage.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Alright, we can do this. Just gonna take a bit of time.
Now that's a boomstick.
Why do the civilians have TNT? I live in the backwoods and we don't even have that here.
They knew who was coming, Mega Man.
I think I'm dead.
They weren't
Yeah.
taking any risks.
I just watched that rocket do like a 90-degree turn to you.
Yeah, the rockets definitely have interesting tracking trajectories. They'll only like home in for a very limited time though. So if you consistently swerve, it will eventually just go off trail. How did I set myself on fire? Another thing you kind of have to learn is what's the hitboxes on the explosions from the napalm. I think only the epicenter is where you get to lit on fire if you touch it.
Do you see
Proudly
any
made in the USA,
health kits
baby.
anywhere?
There's definitely one over here. And there will be another one where I complain about what counts as the background and what doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, you.
Oh, baby.
Man,
I wish I
Maple
could
has
zoom out
such
a little bit.
extremely limited range.
Oh, yep.
Lead sucker.
That may have signed my death warrant. I'm on fire. And a rocket, yep.
Dead?
Yep.
I think I need some better firepower. I
There's a
really
lot
don't
of,
want to rely on rockets.
There's a lot of getting shot off screen in this highest difficulty.
Where can he be?
Bad time for execution.
Lead sucker.
There's some over here. Yep, this is that part of the game where I'm just gonna have to bait and run.
I can't stop the bleeding. I can't breathe.
If you're still hanging around, Jay, have you been playing any Diablo lately, dude? Season 1's coming up, man.
How far are you into Diablo 4 currently?
Level 90. Almost there.
Are you already at that part where you just make multiple characters and level them?
No, I've only made one character. I know a couple people who have spread out against multiple, but you know, I just want to get my barbarian to 100. When season 1 starts, I'm gonna make a necromancer.
Fair enough.
My goal is just to hit 100 before the 20th when season 1 starts, which sucks because season 1 starts the same day Demon Lord Reincarnation comes out, and Diablo's just gonna have to wait now. I wanted to play that game for so long. Hey,
Ooh,
we
another
got
one.
Goyers.
Hopefully he survives long enough for me to make it through to the health kit.
Let's see how many hours he's got in this game. Probably 1 billion.
I am amazed we had already 3 people help in.
But he's got the Postal dude background. I'm sure he's probably going to be good with this game.
Everybody dies. Now that's a boomstick.
Whew.
He's got to be better than me at this
Health
game.
acquired. You know what? I'm actually gonna let him take the brunt of the attacks. Because preferably I still would love to heal up a little bit. Just not to eat a stray rock in the face and conking out.
Eat lead, sucker.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this ammo stash over here. And a health kit. Okay, cool. Nice. I feel a little more at ease with this many shells. Ooh.
Evil must die, sucker.
Wow, how did that explode in my face? Oh, right. I see.
There he goes! It hurts.
Die.
So, 66% of kills. We're still far off from
Oh yeah.
calling this a success. There's a turret over there.
Stop that guy!
Okay, I'm gonna try and stick to the corner.
Everybody dies.
Oh, 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 oh shit! Oh.
Uh-oh. Looks like you did a backflip over that second rocket.
It actually went over me. Ironically, the knockback from
One your way.
the first rocket saved me. Ooh, Goyers with the carry.
Die.
We're still not out of the woods yet.
What the hell is going on?
Going, gone.
Oof. Somehow, we're pulling through. Let me get rid of this guy.
Everybody dies.
Okay, nice. There's health by this sentry. Alright, it's down. We're just gonna get through to it.
Everybody dies. The gun knows.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Goyers is down. I repeat, Goyers is down.
Yeah, he did better than me.
Now that's a boomstick.
Fortunately, only 5 enemies remain.
Well, there's 13 population, or
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like, it could.
I do
They might
plan on
throw some
getting all
grenades
the
at you.
kills. I prefer
Honestly,
to
they're more
deal
scary
with
than the
nades.
cops. Really?
Because-
I hate it, man.
I mean, if you can
Grenades and
see them
Molotovs.
from far ahead enough, it's not a problem to swerve.
True, but that's usually my issue. Is it's just like all off screen, and you just gotta know where they're at, man.
Alright, got one SWAT trooper over there. Look at them, actually traveling all across the map to get to me.
Let's blow something up.
You'd think by now we have pathfinding AI down to perfection, but well, it's not always the case, is it?
Feels
No,
good.
and I'm very thankful for it.
It does certainly lead
Sometimes
to
those
some
little-
very memorable moments.
Sometimes those little exploits you'll find by bad pathing helps a lot.
Alright, poor guys. Okay. And that just leaves one policeman somewhere. Or, could also be a turret. Which...
Now that's a boomstick.
Alright. Two fellas. Where could they be? It's a very large map. Certainly, oh, never mind. They were just here. Thank you. That saved me some hassle. Man, this ambient dreamcore music is sending some chills down my spine in a very positive manner. Have you actually listened to the album where the samples come from?
No, I've heard this game soundtrack, but not the where they got the samples from.
There's a video on YouTube where they delve into the themes of Postal 1, and there's an entire section covering the soundtrack. It's not like a one-to-one copy-paste job, but they just took some parts of songs and work with them. It is, however, about what you'd expect, so extremely spooky. And kind of niche. Definitely not what the mainstream would put in their playlists.
Right. There's an ostrich.
Yeah, I just shot one earlier. I mean, this is the ostrich farm, isn't it?
Oh, see, I don't get the little loading screens where I'm in co-op with you.
Ah, okay. It just puts you into the game?
It's just a little black and white loading screen, and then I hit start game.
Oh boy. I think I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed by these SWAT agents that just came pouring. Holy shit, I actually got all of them somehow. All I did was swerve in a circle.
Circle strafe is tried and true, man.
That's what separates us boomers from these zoomers. Jumping on the FPS trend. We know the threats. It's in our blood.
Yeah, I got an achievement. Kill ostriches in the farm. Sick.
If you go back to the beginning, there's a nice set of armor and some health kits by the
Yes.
cart where the SWAT team jumped out of.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I need that.
Wow, that was a really short map.
Must
I don't
die.
know. Not that it's gonna stop us from killing everything.
I almost blasted you.
Have you actually
See,
used
fella.
ducking in the game?
I tried it in the first stage and got lit up. I didn't touch it again.
So in other words, it's a gimmick.
It probably. Oh, it's up here. It probably helps. There we go. Let me know when you've picked that stuff up, and I'll walk to the exit.
Oh boy. Pathfinding. I wonder where we get
didn't
the
die.
machine gun.
I had one, and
I have the ammo for it,
died
but I
and
just
lost
haven't
it.
found the proper weapon yet. I don't know why it's auto switched to.
Oh!
Well, that was lucky. There's another vest here inside the shack. I think I like these
health.
maps a little more, where it's very compact space with a lot of opposition immediately just going after you.
Yeah.
It feels more chaotic, but some good dopamine rush.
They're a lot more fun because you don't play so slow. Because you can't play slow.
A lot of health kits too, which I greatly appreciate.
You can overheal in this game too. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yep.
So yeah, okay.
Do you know what's the health cap?
I have no clue, but I am at 185, so it's probably 200.
Just like Painkiller. Although in Painkiller,
that last
I
gun
think
is-
you can go over 200, like 250 even? Don't
Up
remember.
here, you can get that last gun.
Where is it?
The auto shotgun.
Ooh. Nice. Finally.
Plenty for everyone.
Man, even when I'm playing video games, I can't escape the workplace.
No mercy.
This is exactly how my daily job goes. Yeah, I just try to put those wires across the partitions and ceilings, and then just some random psychopath shows up and starts shooting the place. And I have to pull out my TNT sticks and toss it at him.
You're not fooling me, pal. You're in the UK. I know they're just stabbing people like crazy.
Okay, I stand corrected. They pull out a set of knives and throw them at me Dio style.
No stabbing license.
Why?
They're
You're the
just doing
stabbing lies, that mate.
Do the how do UK people feel about those memes?
You know, I never actually got to ask people IRL. But from the UK guys I know online, they take them well enough. The thing about British people is they actually do have a lot of self-awareness, and they just like to take the piss out of themselves.
Gosh, as dry as their humor is,
There's a
that's
reason
why-
why Monty Python and Mr. Bean exist. Like, they're commentaries on society.
God, I
Ye-
think
You watch those series as an outsider and think to yourselves, this is just too fucked up to be true. But from the years I've actually got to live on the British Isles,
he's in there.
there's perils.
I'm gonna step on every Brit's toes in existence, but I don't think Mr. Bean is all that funny. I'm sorry, Sean.
Listen, man. That scene where he parks his vehicle in front of a hospital and then proceeds to remove the steering wheel and lock his car on a padlock, I just find it to be extremely charming.
That's fair. I'm also not a huge Monty Python fan either. I think
I don't know, I
young
think
ones-
you'd have loved Monty Python just because it's so surreal. I could definitely see that being more in your line of humor.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you know, I would have thought so too when I watched it. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. 'Cause
Hey, what's up,
it was really popular.
Game okay? You know what? When it's tightly enclosed maps, sure. But when you actually have to do a lot of hit and run strats, then it's a little too dragged out for its own good, in my opinion. Hell yeah, let's get a barbecue going on here. Wipe out the game protesters in ghetto.
I can't breathe.
Die.
Somebody, please make it.
He's going postal.
When the postal dude goes postal.
Now that's a boomstick.
That was all that Uwe Boll knew whenever he made that movie. It was guy goes postal. That was all he knew, and he made it work.
You know what? As corny as the ending scene was where he puts the glasses on.
That's a
Oh, I
boomstick.
loved it. What do you mean, Corey?
I mean corny in a good way. Like the kind that just puts a stupid grin on your face.
Yeah. I genuinely like that movie. Like, I don't think it's good, but I liked it.
I kind of want to say it's the Postal Free of movies.
No, it's not that bad. It's like it's the Lost Paradise. Of movies. 'Cause Lost Paradise was okay, but the base game was just so much better.
You know what, fair. I can definitely, see when you brought that comparison.
But he dies.
And I think it's Uwe Boll's best movie. I really do. You know, that's a low bar to set.
What have you actually seen from his other features?
I've seen Far Cry.
I know he made a Blood Rain adaptation.
I've seen Blood Rain.
Have you
did
played
he
those
do-
games?
I don't think it was him. Did he? What's up?
Have you played the Blood Rain games?
I played the first one on Xbox. My cousin had it. Honestly, I really liked it. I don't know if it's actually good now.
I should peep them one of these days. They seem okay-ish.
I was a 14-year-old who was into goth girls, so my bias is a little skewed on that game, but I enjoyed it.
I wish we were streaming this on Saturday so I could make the reference. Shake, tomorrow is Sunday.
Church.
You're right. Church. I'm like 3 episodes into season 6, and I can honestly say that Aqua Teen has been consistently good so far.
Oh yeah, it's great, man. Oh boy, I might be dead.
USA.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
Just
fire
walk
off.
into that last tick of flames. Beautiful. Well, we've been forwarding all those rockets for a reason.
Going, time. Horn blood.
An actual viable sniping tool. Who would have thunk it? Hey, what's up, Golden?
Yo, what's up, Golden? Ooh.
I wish I would have saved that image I saw on Twitter where someone actually drew the Meowdy cat. Like a cute little pushing homage with a Texas 10 gallon. I know Golden would have loved that as an icon.
Now that's a boomstick.
I'm a little scared our buddy doesn't know friendly fire zone and he might accidentally shoot me with my 5 HP. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be dead.
He says accidentally. He probably
I'm good,
knows
I got
full
4 HP.
well what he's doing.
Hey, what's postal if you don't get a little bit on it, right?
Absolutely.
I think there's a new I could be wrong, but I think there's an exclusive ending when you play co-op too.
Second.
I think when you play co-op, you get an exclusive ending or a different ending.
That's neat.
I could be wrong. Hey, what's up, Golden?
That's a boomstick.
That's a boomstick. Always good to see a howdy to you too. This is the death cam POV. I have been dead more than alive, I think.
Yeah, we
Well,
talked about
okay,
the
at least
music
this
not long ago, but it's a very interesting mix of just noise and borderline soothing dreamcore. Like, it's definitely got that unsettling vibe down to
Oh yeah.
perfection.
And then you get to
Frankly,
temporomandibular
this is probably
grind.
not a hot take, but I wish more horror games just did this kind of soundtrack choice, rather than suspenseful orchestra.
Just finish it.
Yeah, that's fair. I haven't played like a new horror game in so long.
Mercy.
Oh wow, poor guy. I haven't played a new horror game in so long. I couldn't really even tell you what kind of music's been going on with it lately. I did download this one new. It's not. Well, it's kind of new. Sorry, I didn't mean to freeze the stream. I gotta. When I tab out, it stops the game. What is that
That's
game
okay.
called? I downloaded. Incident at Grove Lake. I gotta try that sometime. It's like a alien horror game.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that one. Apparently it's really
I'm
good.
excited to try it. I didn't even notice, Golden. Did you notice there's a store here called Used Fruit? We are not shopping at the used fruit store.
Fuck is shooting me?
Show
Oh,
no
you.
mercy.
Oh, I hear
probably
that
wanna.
music from the Desiplex.
Well, we can really appreciate the cityscape now that they added detail to these buildings. Dave's Leather Goods. Could it be that Dave?
They'll all pay.
No, he's too busy being in the Desiplex. The fruit is cheap,
Now.
but it's got to be lightly used or less for me.
Yeah, we'll do the extra levels, why not?
Just kill me now.
They're pretty fun from when I remember playing the original. The game goes by pretty fast when you're in co-op,
There's plenty for everyone.
so you may as well add a little bit of extra mileage to our run.
Gone.
Okay, two guys left.
Am I wrong, or is Tokyo one of the extra stages?
Yes.
Okay.
It also has the school level, I distinctly remember.
I think
I
they
think
took
that's the final
school
map.
level out for Redux.
Wasn't it? Yeah,
I think,
the playground is where it was supposed to end. It's where he has the
Yeah.
breakdown. And he's like, no, this is even too fucked up for me.
Yeah. Well, have you ever read the interview on that when they were like, "Yeah, we put that in the game because we thought that was something that could never really happen." And then when Redux came out, that turns out that happened a lot. So they're right up there. So we changed it. I was like, "Man, that's
Proudly made in the
terrible."
USA, baby.
Good intentions. Gone horribly wrong.
Oh.
There we go.
Die.
I guess it has a lot to do with how popular Postal 2 was, but it really surprised me at how much more coverage Postal 2 got than this game, or Postal 1, like vanilla, when it was way worse than Postal 2.
Well, Postal 2, you have to remember, came around the terrorist craze. And it
Oh,
had
yeah.
a lot of jabs.
See, when I see that now, I
At
just
the political
laugh at it. I
commentary at the
forget
time.
about that. Yeah,
That's
true.
why what I said on the Postal 4 stream still stands. A game like 2 could never make it all the way through now. I still think that for what it is,
Are
Postal
you
4
looking for something, Sean?
is
I
good
think you got
and
everybody.
raunchy, but in terms of like really being unfiltered, even the running with scissors devs told themselves, nah, we gotta draw a line somewhere.
Right. That is true, though. You're right. Yeah, like Fallout 1 and 2 have things that probably wouldn't go over well now too. Man, those games are peak.
Listen, man, nothing bonds men together better than a little bit of carnage. Ooh.
How did you get those guys to spawn? I thought you were at 100.
That's what I thought too, but apparently they keep pouring out of this building.
We'll all pay.
What if there's a cap on it?
Help me.
95 hostiles. I don't know if I can solve
They were a
them.
little late. They were busy hanging out, I guess.
You know, they were doing business related stuff. It's fine, don't worry.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, carnival.
I remember this stage.
Look at the clown. Look at the clown. Kill the clown.
Oh,
Hey, check
God,
it out,
you're
Golden.
right.
We're playing through the Dark Carnival campaign, Left 4 Dead. Except it's all clowns.
I can't. Oh, because he's already on the ground. I was like, I can't kill him.
Your way.
Pigeon hunt. Well, if you're gonna rip off, may as well do it from the best in the industry.
Oh, you're talking about Back for Blood? Yeah, dude. 100%.
We were taking a jab at how this is just the prototype Dark Carnival campaign in Left 4 Dead 2. But you know what? Your statement also works in a different context.
No, I'll never say anything nice about Back for Blood. That game stunk.
No one will hold it against you. Trust me.
You can kill that guy. I put so much
I
land into
would,
him
but
and he
I'm
doesn't
getting
die.
juggled to call him back. Well, Goyers is down.
The heat. They'll all pay.
Oh, through the wall! Alright, it didn't kill me. I was gonna be so mad.
That's a boomstick.
Wow, almost 200 shells. Ever since we picked up the automatic, haven't really used the default shotty that much.
There's one stuck in this funhouse. I'm scared to go in there.
Now that's
What the hell is this guy's problem? I'm shooting one guy, but he seems invincible. Huh?
Is it that clown with the rocket launcher?
Yeah.
I can't kill him either.
Wow.
There we go.
He just
now that's a
didn't take
boomstick.
any damage
like,
from the default shotgun.
His crosshair stayed green too, as if his health wasn't dropping.
Buddy, that's not ostriches, it's the schizophrenia kicking in.
Oh no.
I guess you could say, going postal. And by postal, I don't mean mail delivery. That's objectively worse. Frosty can relate.
Yeah. I can't relate. Never again.
There's plenty of tourists here, so be on the lookout. I also love how these sentries have like this extremely basic Command and Conquer-esque look.
Oh yeah.
Go time!
Poor Goyers.
He died the way he lived, in a blaze of glory. Oh, watch out. There's a
Oh,
couple
he
of them
couldn't
here.
handle it.
Pour one out for Goyers.
I missed him already. The game doesn't seem to scale with multiple people, so hey man. More the merrier. Who gave the
Oh, yeah,
construction
we got-
worker fire flamethrowers?
Listen, it's part of the tool set. Do not question it. Sometimes you just gotta, heat the metal
Yeah, you're right.
before working around it.
Must have been a pain going through the union trying to get those flamethrowers authorized though.
Everybody dies.
Can you believe it? Woke society trying to take away our flamethrowers. Goddamn
Listen, all I'm
liberals.
saying is, if the opportunity arose, I mean, I would be more than happy to own a flamethrower.
Yeah, I mean, you just never know where you might need to use that flamethrower, like, I don't know, destroying a wasp nest.
It's true.
Have you seen that short clip where they demonstrate how to effectively kill a wasp nest by like putting a
gasoline?
gasoline container over it?
I'm glad we have like the same algorithm because I've been seeing that a lot too.
I'll say this, that person is braver than me because no way in the heck am I getting that close within a stinging insect's range.
Oh no, it was just me at the office. I had a really big wasp nest like right over the front door, and there's no way I would have.
That's
I bought the foam stuff you shoot at a safe distance and let it do its thing.
I like how out of the men's toilet just like 5 dudes poured out. All SWAT officers. What are we doing in there?
Goon squad, man.
die weakling.
Gooning?
Was right. Typical gooners, man.
I don't know, maybe they needed to shake off something after the adult club experience.
Oh no.
The sample for Central Proximity was used in Half-Life 2, Silent Hill 2, and Max Payne 1. You mean this droning sound right here?
I'm on fire.
I live for these kind of small trivia, by the way.
What's up?
Ah, the loading screen music. Okay.
Die.
when I watched Event Horizon and we heard the Doom door opening sound effect with Quasic, I was like, man, I am such a
I was
nerd
watching-
for knowing what that is.
I was watching something with Don a couple months ago, and that had that sound effect in it, and me and Juno had the same thought. I was like, wait. I don't remember what we were watching though.
Now that's a boomstick.
It's always so funny to hear those noises in places you don't anticipate to hear them.
You know what always gets
Oh.
me? The welcome screen. Especially when
Really?
it's cut into like a very intense action scene. And it just blurs out unexpectedly, and it's just such a tonal whiplash from what's actually going on because it sounds so offbeat and goofy.
It's goofy, alright. Hey man, if you want to play a game with the Wilhelm screen, I'm pretty sure Borderlands 2 has it. That'd be a heck of a stream.
Really?
I think it does. It's Borderlands 1 or 2. One of them definitely has it.
Hey man, sometimes when you need some quick samples, freesoundeffects.com is the place to be.
I'm sure somebody's already done it, but I need the Wang episode on history of Wilhelm scream.
I wonder if that could make for a fun episode.
I don't know. There's probably some lore to it. Actually, it's probably nothing special.
Well,
I would
knowing
like to-
Wang, he's definitely gonna put something much more disappointing in humanity.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, that's why we're subscribed to Mr. Just in the first place. We're here for the spicy internet lore.
Did you watch his newest video, The American Football House?
I have. That
I
was
haven't watched it yet.
that was some interesting bit of history.
I'll have to check
I'm
it
not
out.
too
I actually
familiar
really
with the
like
band, but it's kind of cool that the place has managed to become so iconic. Probably not in the context of just the landlords
Right.
boosting up the rent obnoxiously.
That's a boomstick.
Yeah, I guess that is a thing that happens with any sort of. I'd say it's even really bad with like famous movie homes.
I can't feel my legs.
I'll pay.
Spare my life. Oh God.
Let's rack up that kill count. Good measure.
Oh God.
I really
I'm trying to remember that.
have no reason to be so conservative about ammo, but honestly, you just never know.
No, especially because if you die, you're gonna lose it all anyway.
No, you actually get to keep it. Every single time I've reset, I've had
Oh, really?
just about the same loadout.
I'll pay.
I haven't noticed any kind of net loss.
Oh. Oh, that sounds like a good.
If
way
you actually had
keep
to
an eye
start
going.
from scratch, I see a lot of levels being like extremely difficult to
I'm getting juggled by that. Oh, I should have been dead.
overcome.
Tom's put out some good videos
Dies.
here lately. I mean, I like all his content, but it's been pretty frequent lately.
Seth
I'm
has
definitely-
recently
I'm in
uploaded
trouble.
a
Don't
new
come
video on Borotron, but for some reason he took it down. I don't know if it was a little too intense with the humor.
What video?
He briefly, for like a couple of hours, uploaded a video on Borotron, I think. But
Oh,
by the time I wanted to watch it was already down.
well, let me Google it while I'm dead.
You know, it's not the first time this has happened because his prior upload on War of Tanks he used like actual Serbian war propaganda music,
Okay.
which definitely upset some of his audience, I reckon. Like, I looked up the source, and it was the anthem of a paramilitary unit in Serbia during the Civil War. And suffice to say, those guys have committed some serious war crimes.
He dies.
Die already.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a re-upload of it, but nobody seems to know of why it was
Which one?
the barrel trauma video.
Oh, it's already there? Huh. I have to keep it then.
And maybe, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't because everybody was making jokes about the submarine thing, but maybe that was part of
No,
it.
no mercy.
Oh, maybe. I haven't even thought about that.
Which, you know, I mean, he's never shied away from jokes, from
I
controversy,
mean-
so maybe not.
It couldn't have been that because, I'll be honest with you, I was kinda very disgusted with just how many people were taking easy pot shots at, oh, the billionaires die, good.
Yeah,
They deserved it. And I'm like, bro, are you really that petty?
I don't know. I'm not rich by any means, but I guess
Like,
I'm not
don't-
broke enough to hate people just
like,
'cause they
listen
have
up.
money.
I get why billionaires would get shit. Fine. You're free to critique them, but openly wishing death upon them? Well, I guess if you really want to oust yourselves as a communist that bad, that's the first logical step. Depriving yourself of
Yeah.
any compassion.
You don't get it though. You just don't understand.
Yeah, it's not like I come from a country that suffered 50 years under the oppressive system and went backwards economically and socially because of it.
No, you don't understand. Listen, you haven't lived. You haven't lived in a.
But
you don't
bro, it
understand,
wasn't
Sean. That's
true
what they're doing.
communism.
See, I'm in the same
Actual
boat.
soy
Some
jack
of the jokes
reaction.
were pretty funny, but I don't know, man. People were jumping at joy for no reason.
That's a boomstick.
But
Remember, man,
it's like
everything
Chuck
is
said,
okay
you know?
so long as you have the correct opinion.
Yep. That is for sure, especially on 2023 internet.
You say that, Golden, but objectively speaking, no one is without fault
Boomstick.
at the Yugoslavian era conflict. Like, everyone's got something hidden in their closets.
Yeah.
Some skeletons.
My favorite thing from all the jokes were the Logitech jokes because Logitech is a joke.
I mean, supposedly it's the technology. It's been around for many years now, and the military has used it with success. But I just still find the notion inherently funny.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, I mean, a lot of
You must
people,
be freezing.
obviously,
Let me
because
warm you up.
lol gamers in the military.
Now that's a boomstick.
Man, maybe not related to Yugoslavia per se, but my dad, before he became an electrician for good, he used to dabble in trade of goods during the communist era. So he's been around parts of Europe, and at some point he and the guys went down to Romania when it was under Nicolae Ceausescu, one of the most notorious leaders in modern history, who basically just wrecked the country economically. And my dad distinctively at one point recollected a memory where they went to a restaurant to have something to eat, and there was a child with nothing but an old coat covering its body, and it was just begging for something to eat. So they gave him like some old buns because even the bread there was stale. Like it wasn't just, you know, good quality bread. They just used whatever they had to get those buns. And the waiter just tried to, you know, shoo the child away, but they were like, you leave that poor kid alone, buddy, or you're gonna have to mess with us.
Plenty for everyone.
What's actually scary, though, is when you were traveling through the country, you had to make sure you parked at a secure venue. Like, if you tried to make a pit stop out in the country, chances are you would get ambushed.
Sheesh.
At one point where I think they just stopped for a brief moment to take a shut-eye. Like, one of the guys came out, and he already saw like a group of local townspeople with pitchforks and axes because they wanted to rob the truck. So they were like, fellas, we're bailing right now.
Oh yeah. Understandably.
I mean, you can't even blame the people because it was just that bad in terms of poverty.
But listen, you still wouldn't get it. So they would say.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to sound like a boomer, even though I technically am, mentally speaking, but the thing about all these Twitter commies is that they have lived comfortable lives, and they're the worst kind of pseudo-intellectuals that would love to be, you know, behind the scenes, making the sparks
My game crashed.
of the revolution, but
I'm coming back.
in the event of an actual change of system, they would be the first to go.
Oh, 100%. No doubt about it.
Yeah, now I got a note that you left the game.
Yep,
Let's
I'm
blow
sorry.
something
Don't
up.
worry, I still
I'm
have
sitting
a
here.
couple of folks to kill, so just
Everything quit moving, and I'm like, wait, what happened? I'm here.
immediately after joining, you just went
Oh,
out.
did the other guy quit?
Yep, he joined for a brief second and then poof.
Dang. Well, if I didn't lose it before, I definitely lost all my stuff this time.
That's a shame. Yeah, you're right, Gamer K. But that just shows the massive tonal shift from Postal 1 to 2, where it became more of a mockery than an edgy take of violence in the media. Which, again, I'm grateful that we have both iterations, but, well, I do kind of quietly wish that they had the balls to make something more sinister akin to Postal 1 again. Brain damage is not quite there. It hits a few checkpoints, but we definitely could have gone a little further with the idea.
He's coming this way.
Hey,
Oh no. Oh no. Ah, that's vile. This enclosure here is basically a death trap if you have low health.
You went that way.
eat that sucker.
Well, you just gonna have to do better this time around.
I blame the random guy who left.
I blame billionaires, Twitter, Elon. Who else is it cool to take jabs at? Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
No,
Joe
no, wait,
Rogan.
they're just billionaires. Now that you mentioned Joe Rogan, how do you feel about that discourse that was about who you take medical advice from?
Oh, I thought it was funny.
That's a boomstick.
Because, I mean, you know, I don't want to get too into it on somebody else's stream, but you know. It's not my place.
I'll say this, I don't 100% follow Joe Rogan's mindset, but he definitely looks like he takes good care of himself on a physical
yeah.
level.
If he gave me a workout routine, I'm
Show
gonna trust
no
him.
mercy.
He's like, not twice my age, but he's pretty old and looks way better than I do. So who am I to critique?
See, that's why you gotta start look maxing. Hit that gym.
Oh, you're right. Oh, God, I forgot about looks maxing.
Become the muscular Christian.
You gotta start gains maxing too. Cardio kills gains, so quit doing cardio.
It's good if you mix cycles. So you start with a strength boosting routine first and then do fat cuts.
You're sounding
'Cause,
like a real Stacy right now.
Because trust me bro, once you do like a buff stack, there's gonna be a little bit of excess fat coming in. But hey, you gotta build those gains somehow, lay the foundation.
You know what? We were talking about blaming billionaires. I am gonna blame Elon a little bit because we still haven't unbanned Dark Iron Games from Twitter.
I'll say this, and I keep saying it again, if Dark Iron gains, my boy is freed, I will forgive Elon everything.
It's true.
He
I wish
will
they would do it already.
he will gain the equivalent of an amnesty from me.
They're the only reason I keep my Instagram account active. Once Dark Iron Games is back, I can quit using Instagram forever.
Okay. Let's try some napalm.
Lead sucker.
Whoa.
Okay, cool. It's not a bad approach. I mean, what else am I gonna do with all this napalm? It's one weapon I don't really use.
I don't know how.
I forgot there's
interested in
ostriches in
these-
this map for some goddamn reason.
That's a boomstick.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you care about the achievements, but if you execute with every weapon, you get an achievement.
Definitely missing a few. Can you execute with a rocket launcher?
Everything has a execution.
There's plenty for everyone.
Watch out, a lot of guys just came out from one building.
Yeah. Luckily, they were all unarmed here on this one when they came out.
I think they're all following you. Let's see.
Oh god, they are following me.
Lead sucker.
You haven't happened to see any health kits around, have you?
Oh.
I don't think so.
Right, definitely missing the napalm and the rocket launcher then. Ooh.
Feels good.
Burning. Try to soften them up so I can get some executions. That's why we stuck up on the shells, boys.
They'll all pay.
Oh god.
Haha, she smacked them with the rocket launcher. That's awesome.
Sorry. Proudly made in the USA, baby.
What the napalm execution is like then? Be careful down there because there's some sentries and
Oh yeah,
projectile
this is the death
tossers.
trap you were talking about.
Yeah, if you have a low health, that's like an easy place to give up the ghost.
Die.
Hang on, I'm gonna execute this guy. Nice. Looks like I'm still missing one then. Oop, there goes all my other shotgun ammo.
Lead sucker.
Do you know how to switch your grenade type?
E.
Oh, thank you.
Lead sucker.
I thought there was an achievement for executing with everything. Maybe I was wrong.
I'm pretty sure I got every weapon.
We're still missing somebody though.
One guy. One guy.
Wonder-
Frosty, I present to you the 360 challenge. Play the whole game like this.
Well, I'll do it. Oh, it's up here. It's in the corner. It's a sentry gun.
Hang on. I got a rocket launcher.
It's dead.
Okay. Cool. Let's mosey on then.
I'm not gonna do that when we got friendly fire on, but I will spin.
The spin cycle. Oh. Get all the ammo you can get.
So while we are still a few months away, you been thinking up any cool stuff for the month of October?
I have. What's there in my lineup? I could toss in. I've been thinking about buying those Elvira games on GOG.
I don't
That-
know anything about them, but they look cool.
That could make for a fun stream. Oh, I have no mouth on my screen. Would be a perfect candidate. Especially if we want to do more point and clicks. I mean, at this point, I've read the novel, I've listened to the audiobook, so that's like the only piece of media I'm missing.
I mean, you may as well. It's a cool game.
Definitely keeping a walkthrough though on standby. Just because, you know,
That's a boomstick.
90s adventure, game logic. Or rather, lack of logic at times.
That and pixel hunting was what we used to call gameplay, buddy. Uh-oh. There's about 8 SWAT down where I am in a rocket sentry.
It's fine, we got this.
Somebody, please make it stop.
Let's blow something up.
It hurts.
Oh, died a little too early, but that's fine.
Everybody dies.
Beautiful. I'm surprised that guy didn't set himself on fire.
Now that's a boomstick.
Ooh, we gotta hunt the ostriches then. Random question, but would you ever consider trying ostrich meat and ostrich eggs?
Actually,
That's a
yeah.
boomstick.
Ostrich eggs, a couple chefs I follow have, like, cooked them, and they look okay.
I mean,
They're
it's basically
huge,
the
though.
world's largest omelet.
Yeah.
I can't
I'd
imagine
totally
it
try
tastes that much different. But, I mean, then again, you'd think, because you're eating, like, turkey and chicken, so fowl, it'll be vaguely the same. No. Turkey has definitely harder texture.
It's true.
Now
But I
that's
do
a
like turkey.
boomstick.
I like turkey.
I
a
do
lot.
too.
I would try it. Honestly, there's not very many, like, animals I wouldn't try.
For me, I draw the line at insects. Ain't
Oh,
no
we
way.
are not eating the bugs. We are not eating the bugs,
Everybody
bro.
dies.
You
I'll
wanna
own
go
nothing, I'll be happy, but
quote
I
unquote
won't eat
vegan?
bugs.
Knock yourself out, buddy. I am sticking to the beef.
100%. Let me rephrase it. There's not a lot of animal meat I wouldn't try.
You must be freezing.
I don't know, maybe it wasn't a thing in the UK, but do you remember in, like, the early and mid 2000s when eating bugs was like a novelty gift you got at a gift shop to gross people out?
Really?
Yeah, they used to
I
sell, like,
know
singular...
that fried grasshoppers were a thing for like a good while now, but it's like a novelty.
Yeah, there would be shops that would sell, like, chocolate grasshoppers or something, and it's just one because nobody wanted to eat them. It was just something to gross people out with.
Yeah, now they're actually treating it as a serious alternative.
Like, no, we are not eating the bugs, bro. Stop. Enough. Even if things got as bad as they say they're gonna get, if we don't, I'm not gonna live long enough to see it. I'm already 30, man. When I'm long gone, I don't care what happens. We'll let them take care of it.
You know what's even worse? Roach milk.
That's a thing?
Yeah. I don't
I'm dead anyway.
know
Let me look it up.
how are we milking the roaches, but let me throw it out there. I don't care how much protein that can give me. I am not putting something in my mouth that physically repulses me.
I mean, it's this cockroach milk has several downsides. It's very high in calories, backed by limited research, and unethical due to difficulties to produce. You're kind of right, Golden. I want things to be cool while I'm here, but dude, once I'm not long for this mortal coil anymore, man. Hey, I'll let them worry about it. I ain't gonna sweat it.
Yep. Well, once you're gone, you're gone. Then it's just worrying about the afterlife.
It's true, man. I know multiple people who like stress over stuff like that. I'm like, man, what can you do? Ain't no need to stress over.
Listen,
I mean,
if
we
you
can't
have
change
kids, that's on them for to worry about.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing. They don't have kids. I'm like, bro, just chill. It's not that big of a deal. If you have a kid,
That's
I understand.
boomstick.
But right now, we're not even old. Chill. But I guess
What's
being
worse
old,
is when that
you're dead.
doomer mindset just sets in early.
Oh,
Wow.
what? But yeah, you're right. Being terminally online will definitely cause a lot of that too, which is unfortunate for a lot of younger people.
There's a very good quote from Dune, which I feel carries over as like a life lesson. Fear is the mind killer. You and your mindset are your worst enemies. If you actually start looking at the positives in life, then you can definitely make a nice, cozy life for yourself.
Now that's a boomstick.
Ah, there it is. Okay, I didn't know that was a Dune thing. I knew Fear is the Mind Killer from Rez. I never knew that was a Dune
There's
thing.
plenty for everyone.
Are you going to be playing the Dune game when it comes out?
I'll definitely give it a peep. I think my first exposure to Dune was like the old strategy game that came out in the 90s. That was way before I even knew about its source material.
Everybody dies.
I didn't even know. Excuse me. I didn't even really know what Dune was until a couple years ago. A podcast I listened to, they started doing like a Dune spin-off, like a Dune podcast.
All pay.
I was really late to the party.
I'm definitely
Never read
glad
it.
I picked up the novel not long before the movie got a brand new adaptation. Definitely made me appreciate it more as a spectacle.
Was the old movie any good?
That's a boomstick.
I've never really watched it, just clips, but a product of its time.
Ah, that's fair.
Like when people dismiss old iterations, it's not necessarily in the context of old equals bad,
That's a
but,
boomstick.
well, have you ever really watched the old It adaptation?
Oh yeah, I thought they were great.
It's definitely a different beast from the newer ones, though.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I really do like the. Honestly, I would say I like the newer ones better, but I still like the old ones.
I mean, it's Tim Curry, for fuck's sake. Like, how are you gonna diss on the legend?
It's true.
The man who can play a clown, a pirate, in a crazed Russian communist general.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Ooh, this beat.
What? You don't sell postal?
Hey. Welcome to Easy Mart. We love you.
I like how we were being civil, and those SWAT members had to shoot and set everybody into a panic.
This is just an actual falling down moment.
Oh my gosh, man. Were you with us when we watched Falling Down not too long ago?
No, but that movie has just made such a mark on me that I remember so many scenes from it. What was your favorite moment?
It's a little cliche.
You like a free sample?
My two favorite moments is always, you know, I'm the bad guy. I did everything they told me to. And then my other favorite one is one that I can't say on stream because of the amount of slurs they use, but in the gunshot, it cracks me up every time.
That's a boomstick.
Mine is definitely him going to McDonald's and absolutely losing it over the breakfast meal hours. And then when he tries to buy a Coke from the Korean guy, and he's like, later interviewed by the police officer, and they ask him what went on, and he's like, oh, he paid and left. And the dude's like, he paid and left?
Oh man, that movie's so good. Do you know the main actor's name from that movie?
Michael Douglas.
Yeah, that guy's great, man.
Now that's a
I
boomstick.
actually got to show that movie to my dad soon. He's never seen it.
I think
watch it
he'd
tomorrow.
appreciate it.
It's a classic. Oh! Is there any health over on your side? I have 11 health.
By the middle, where the
Thank you.
main checkout thing is. Or display
Once again,
cabinet.
stripped me of all my weapons.
Oh, there's another one here. We're currently at. Older Doom over its remake? Well, that's fair enough because they're two different experiences.
I also prefer older Doom.
I like
But I do
newer
really
Doom,
like
but
Eternal.
with the newer one, the focus on more arena-based combat. It's
Uh-oh.
Nose.
I guess it depends on the mood I'm in. Because Nightmare Reaper is pretty much that. But then again, it is a roguelike, so I think they use like a good foundation with that kind of newer style.
Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, I'd like 2016 more if I could skip all the talking. I'll just be honest with you. I am not interested in the least bit about Doom 2016 or Eternal Story. I'm just here to shoot things. I played through Eternal probably 4 times, and I genuinely could not tell you anything about the plot.
Demonic invasion.
Yeah. I liked in the first cutscene because I used the classic Doom skin. You know, you get to zoom in on the helmet. It looks cool. And I can't remember anything after that. Awesome game though. I'm probably gonna play
Absolutely.
through 16 and Eternal again soon. It's been a little while.
That's a boomstick.
Boy, they sure got some intense security in this shopping mall
For
with the
real.
rocket sentries.
Did you like the DLC for Eternal?
I never really got to play the DLC.
Can't stand
Frankly.
hostage coupons.
I'm pretty mixed.
How do you
on it.
feel
I don't
about
think
it?
I didn't like the first part, but this part 2 was okay. It was better. It was better.
Gotcha, my man.
Man.
Well, thank you for tuning in, and hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, have a good one. It would have been really cool if they remade this as one of the shops in Postal 4.
You can hear a phone ringing. I wonder if you can interact with it.
Yeah, I hear that now. I think it's in the room over here to the right. Or no?
It may be just background noise.
It might be. Yeah, because I heard the answering machine just pick up.
Alright, well, we made our selection, so I think that was a good shopping spree.
It was. Yeah, Doom. Old Doom gets. Man, I'm kind of a fake fan. Old Doom gets a lot of content, but I have played like 2 WADs in my life. I just replay the base game over and over. I got
Sigil
this
2
one
soon.
really cool one. Oh god, I can't wait for Sigil 2, man. I got this really cool total conversion one I installed like a year ago on Doom 2. That essentially turns it into like a first-person RPG.
Ooh.
And I've yet to play it. I just keep going back to Doom, man.
Speaking of RPGs, I do want to check out the other Doom RPG. That recently got a PC release, so...
Really?
I'm pretty sure I linked you to the article on that.
I definitely don't remember.
This man doesn't check his pings. On God.
Dude, have you seen how many pings I get overnight? I'm sorry, man. That's why I stay on Do Not Disturb, man. I'm always getting pinged or something.
And yet people keep disturbing him.
That's true. No, that's fair. There's a lot of cool mods for Doom and Doom 2. And then you got the ones like what was your favorite Doom mod, Chunt? We talked about this last time, but I've already forgot the name.
There's a really cool Diablo themed one.
Yeah, I got comboed. Is the one that you couldn't beat the boss?
Soulless Dreams remake.
Yeah. Then you gotta think like Soulless Dream, which I think on paper are cool, but to me it just deviates too much from Doom. Like it's
well, it's a total game conversion at that point. You're essentially building a completely new first-person shooter off of GZ Doom.
I usually try to.
Which again is super impressive. I mean, if you look at Sulaco, that is like a amazing Doom / Fear fusion, which just works.
I don't think that game's ever coming out, but I hope it does.
Soon, trademark.
What's gonna come out first, Sulaco with a black labyrinth?
Sulaco. At this point, I am devoid of any delusion. New Blood, I love you guys, but you need to step your game up.
Gotta love welfare reform.
Don't you want a medieval VR, bro? It just came out. Get money.
Oh, this freaking Molotov guy. Making this shelf over here.
I actually might pick up medieval VR sometime. It's probably pretty cool.
No. Again.
Okay, they can shoot you, but you can't shoot them from there. Be careful. I need health so bad.
Worst part is we haven't even gone into the actual labyrinth of this level, which is the Hobo District. I'm at 5 points of health. It's gonna be a doozy. Yep, I'm down.
Well,
you know what? That was the perfect cowboy. I couldn't have died in a more perfect moment.
I thought I had my grenades equipped. I was trying to take out that turret down there.
This is one of those video games where the shotgun pellets travel really far, which I appreciate the actual accuracy.
Uh-oh, I'm on fire.
They call it the shotgun check for a reason.
Dude. Ah! Actually, I got lucky. I didn't set me on fire. The perfect aim every time.
That's a boomstick.
Where could he be?
Now that's a boom.
Oh, he's walking back. I'll take it.
So many cops here. Well, but there is health.
Gotta love welfare reform.
Just trying to play it safe so I don't get killed by this stupid, There we go. Turret.
Let's see. Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
Send one your way.
Or not.
I kind of want to play Fashion Police Squad again. Did you ever play that game?
Nope, didn't get to. But I
was
watched
pretty
your
good.
streams and it looked pretty fun.
It was nice to see a refreshing, pretty big change of pace for a shooter game.
Oh yeah, that's exactly how I feel about Nightmare Reaper. It's a very good spin on the formula.
You know, I go on about how much I love that game, but you've already surpassed me in that game.
Bro, once I got that wicked machine gun, it was an actual game changer. Like, that's when the weapon customization really shines, when you get super wacky guns.
Oh yeah. It does. Worthwhile is definitely the word for it. It's pretty cool, man. And I hope those devs
Welfare reform.
either do some DLC or maybe a new title. Don't hope they're not a one and done.
The best part is that you really get your money's worth with Nightmare Reaper, because it's a long game
Oh, yeah.
by default. Like, the campaign seems to be
Boomstick. Die.
pretty sufficient in content, but you also have just so much optional stuff to dive into.
I like the little platformer minigame a lot myself.
It's a really great
Die.
upgrade tree. Just because you can interact with it, instead of just scrolling through a menu and picking what you want to purchase.
Yeah. Okay, one guy is up here. I seen him run in. There's one more.
I wasn't even paying attention to the kill count we blazed through.
Yeah, you know, that's what it feels like.
Ah, it's this trooper here.
Now that's a little.
Honestly, sometimes it feels like if you they
What the
just
hell?
really
I
want you to
can't
be
reach him from
aggressive.
here? I was shooting
Oh,
him
he's
from
up
the roof
there.
side,
It's
and
that guy.
my shot's gonna connect.
I'm on fire. Ah, man, I understand completely, Golden. There are a lot out there now. Shooters galore, man. We are really in a renaissance, man. It's great though. No complaints.
It's
from me.
beautiful.
I still gotta play Bolt Gun too. That game looks
Ah.
amazing.
Slayers X, which is gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
mandatory for me because I have played Hypnospace, so I
Oh,
know
that's
the
same
lore.
team?
Not the same team, but it's a alternate universe tie-in, so to
I
say.
had no idea.
Basically, the main character of that game, Zane, has his own homepage on the Hypnospace.
Oh, that's awesome. I know the Hypnospace devs are doing something. I seen them on Twitter looking for an artist or something that was familiar with Hypnospace. This is not good. Don't come over here. Don't walk over there. I got comboed by the police officer and the missile launcher.
Oh dear, the tip of the flames just screw me over. We need the other shotty here.
Show no mercy.
Immediately. Immediately, shit goes off the rails. Um, Fire away.
They'll all pay.
Now that's a boomstick.
Oh, I actually have to make quite the dangerous trip just to get some health. Right, we're not gonna have to bait some. Oh, yeah. Not that many at the same time, please. Whoa. Just barely noticed that grenade stick.
Now that's a boomstick.
Hey, who do we got? Black Mist. All right, let me check this guy's account since I'm dead anyway. I can't. Oh yeah, you gotta do it.
That's a boomstick.
Let me look at this guy's profile here.
Well, thank goodness he logged in because
Everything locked down.
he allowed me to grab some health.
Evil must die.
Don't make us hurt you.
Lead sucker.
Where could he be?
Everybody dies.
Okay.
The sound design on this stage is pretty crazy whenever it starts making that earthquake sound. Like, I thought it was thundering in my house.
Going, gone.
It's a very detailed stage, all in all.
Now that's a boomstick. You'll all pay.
I don't want to die.
What else do we have? 16 hostiles. Oh, have you noticed the shards of glass that fall off once the earthquake
No.
kicks in?
See you in
Generally, I do like the more comic style. They went with the Redux.
Yeah, it looks great.
sending one your way.
I can't breathe.
Feels good. Everybody dies.
Yep, we got all of them. Good job,
Nice.
Black Mist. Whee! I'm gonna grab this ammo. Seems like I can't. Postal Convention.
Oh, shoot. Oh, look. He's playing his,
Oh yeah, he's got the skin.
patron.
Nice.
That's a boomstick.
My name is not important. What's important is what I'm about to do.
God, man. I love the fact that like so many people got so upset at that game for when it was just so. It was so overdone. How could you take it serious? It was funny. Gosh, that was a fun time to be able to do that.
Oh, he's even got the voice lines.
Who peed in the pool?
That game was way too tongue-in-cheek for you to think it was
Oh, 100%.
a serious attempt at nothing more than shock value.
But I think the devs proved the exact point they wanted to with the reactions that game got.
Absolutely.
Any med kits around?
Haven't seen any
I
yet.
got a whole slew following me, be careful.
Oh, I just noticed. Well, let's get the flamethrower out.
Let's see if I can find health somewhere. It's not up top. Well, it might be, but
There's one by the swimming pool. But we gotta clear it up first.
You must be freezing. Let me warm you up.
oh yeah, not important grab, but I see it now. Oh! That explosion probably should have killed me. I got it. Yeah! I can breathe a little bit again.
That's a boom.
Oh, there's another one over here with us. Which I'm gonna be needed. Oh my god, the clown, dude!
Birds of a feather
I actually really like this game.
die together.
I feel like I'm just always targeted. Did you see how many people followed me when I turned around?
Now that's a boomstick.
Just really like
We're
you.
already at 80%. Oh, that's the thing now that got me. It's another one of those clowns that, man, they just have so much health.
So weak.
Alright, we're talking no holds barred, one-on-one, both have access to their full arsenal. Postal dude, or not important? Who's winning?
Well, that's a good question. Because non-important is definitely more unhinged. But the dude... Oof. I don't know if they even would want to fight, to be honest.
That's true. Oh, I think I probably would say the dude, but I'm super biased.
Well,
Sorry, this guy's got it.
Fire
There's only 10
kills.
left.
lesson learned, folks.
Shut the fuck up and die.
I kind of wish they could have got him in Postal 4 too.
Postal 4, aka the Smash Bros. Of the franchise.
Great.
Everyone is here.
Or, I guess maybe Brain Damaged would have been a little more acceptable since it's kind of a, you know, it's kind of a funny.
Can stop my.
I mean, they're all funny, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. No,
It's even more out there.
get all the kills, please.
Yeah, that's kind of the downside. We didn't get all the kills on stage 2 either because of the random we had.
Tokyo Rumble.
Already? I thought this was way later.
Yeah, I think we're going really deep. Oh, and weapons reset, so I think we're in the extra levels now officially.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So weak.
Hey, at least there's 3 of us now, so we stand a sporting chance.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so how do you feel
Doing
about
this
that poster to the...
I was about to ask you the same
Lower,
thing, buddy. That is some.
That is some deviant art as proportions.
That's a real Buddha moment.
Well, I guess you could say she got them.
You're all gonna die.
Oof.
I was trying to look at the stuff here.
Oh, yes. I need that health, apparently.
Natural death.
I actually forget that the civilians here speak Japanese.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
Sony Panic, Geisa. Yep, this is a running with scissors game, alright. The low-hanging fruit is abundant.
Moss potato.
I can't see anything.
Fuck you.
Ooh! What? That rock. No idea.
I can't feel my
Oh, the
Ah! Oh no no no.
we're at the harsh cyber.
Oh, watch out down
You heard
there.
that too, right?
Yeah.
Feels good.
He said yeah.
A natural reaction.
Oh god.
That's a blue stick. Feels good.
Oh, I just noticed the mashed potato billboard with our good old friend Crutchy.
Oh, I clicked off the Mac. The thing again.
Let's blow something up.
There's a flamethrower or napalm over here if you need it.
I might as well. It's a different weapon.
Can you
Ah, there's
squeeze
more.
through? Yeah.
Oh, yep. Watch out for the turrets. Oof. Rico was getting me.
And we got him. Oh, that's still active. Alright, stay away from me, Sean. I'm gonna do something really cool.
Let's blow something up.
But I don't want to hurt you in the process.
後悔することは何もない
I didn't know he spoke Japanese in the lines when you did that here.
Was the Japanese Postal Redux sound pack for 4?
Oh, that would be cool, actually. Hey, get away from there. I heard you. This is a safe for work stream, pal.
Osaka. This really is the Japan tour.
Oh, uh-oh, be careful. I don't want to run into you.
Unfortunately, we lost the boy. So it's
I'm
down to us
surprised.
again.
People must get like salty at this game or something. Don't want to wait a couple minutes just to play again. Ah, come on.
No worries, Golden. Have fun and thank you for joining.
Yes, sir. Take it easy, Golden. No problem, buddy. It's always good talking to you.
Oh, wow. That was some bad positioning.
Oh, there's somebody below. Ah, I see him now. Be careful. He's like hiding behind. Yeah, you see that guy got me. I couldn't see him there.
3 guys.
Just kill me now.
Going, gone.
Going, go.
Oh, I can't stop bleeding. I can't feel my leg. Help me.
Okay. And that was just the first screen. Those were real fun games.
Now that's a boomstick.
This is my boomstick.
It's true, man. Some people don't want to wait, man. No patience.
Well, that implies there's like dozens of active lobbies, which
Yeah, that too.
I mean wouldn't surprise me, given just how many players we had joining us at random.
This must just be one of those games where when you look for servers, there's not that many, but when you make one, everybody wants to play. They just don't want to make the server. I never understood people like that.
Boomstick.
If I wanted to play something,
It's not even
Let's
that
make a server.
complicated.
yeah. Okay, with some games, I do kind of get it, like you said. You know, this game's not complicated to make one though. Actually, I don't think any game really. They've across the board, it's become progressively easier to make servers.
Honestly, if
used to
anything,
be
you have to really
absolutely
go out of your
bad.
way to make a server creation process a chore. But then that's on the developer.
Did you ever run any of those on 24-hour servers back in the day?
I played on them in TF2.
See, those I can understand people not wanting to make, because that takes effort, and I'm pretty sure you got to pay for those.
Yeah, I mean, you basically running a custom server, so
Yeah, that's true too, Golden. It's always
We'll all pay.
anything but their fault.
Kill me now.
Many such cases of that, for whatever reason. Gotcha. I know Roundhouse runs a Valheim server. He's the only person I've ever met that actually
plays Valheim.
that and made his own server.
What did you think of Valheim when you played it?
Cool game.
Boomstick.
When I played it, it was very, very, very early access. For any game cost. Okay. I never even looked into it when I was younger. I was just like, yeah. As soon as the prospect of having the mod a server came up, I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. Alright, take it easy, man. Honestly, that's the real killer. Because, like, I don't know, man. I'm too relaxed to be a mod.
The problem with being a mod is if you're on a particularly big server and there's gonna be people from different backgrounds and you happen to be the kind of guy who gets along with most people quite well, but that's not the case for everyone, and you're gonna have quarrels between friends which forces you to choose sides, and that's when being a moderator sucks, because try and be objective in that scenario and not get someone you're on good terms with riled up,
That
Evil
does
must
suck.
die.
because they always think you're picking sides, which I mean you kind of have to in the case of making a seemingly objective decision, but
I'm also not good at that. I'll just be the first to tell you, dude. If I have to pick between making a friend of mine mad or some random dude who joined the server mad, I'm picking my friends every time. Dude, it's just that easy. So it's better that I'm never a mod anywhere.
Help me.
And honestly, I think all mods are like that. They just don't want to admit it.
Proudly made in the USA, baby.
There's 2 health
Is
kits
it
on
just
the
me, or
pickup
does it
here.
sound like the sound quality of these voice clips are a little different?
I'm not sure when in the development process these later levels came about,
I
but I imagine
these
they
were actually for
recorded some
Redux,
voice
so-
lines for Redux. Because you're not wrong, these definitely do sound of higher quality.
Feels good.
And I've kind of had the urge to watch the Tetsuo movies again.
Those
I
were
haven't watched
really
them since we
good.
last watched them.
Especially the first one is still such a vivid memory for me.
Oh yeah. You know, I still really don't understand the plot of those movies, but I sure do enjoy watching them.
I don't think anyone quite watches Tetsuo for the plot, but rather for weird
fair.
metal man transforming into monster.
I didn't really think about it. I think maybe in the video, was it you that sent me the video about the disturbing movies Iceberg?
Might have been me. Like
I
I've
seen
really
that
went
movie
down
was
that
on
rabbit
there.
hole lately, and it's come up on my suggested.
Die.
It totally changed the way I view that movie when someone explained it as a fetish film. I'm like, yeah, I guess somebody probably does get off of that, huh?
There's
Like, wait a minute, I
so
don't know if I
flavors
like
of
this
people in
movie
the
or
world.
not.
I mean, there's borderline porn in the movie, so
Going, gone.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? It's just so over the top. It never really dawned on me that people would view it in that light. And they're like, well, this is the internet. I should have known.
well, Frosty, remember the drill, though.
Oh my! I wish I could find that video again. That was so funny, man.
Only my weapon understands me.
Oh, look at the not xenomorph right there.
Hmm.
The Zendo. Buddy, I've been just
Wow,
about as
I
useless
walked
as I can
right
be
into
on this
that.
playthrough. But I tell you what, I do like this game.
It is very good indeed.
If I can get better at it, I don't know if Rampage mode has co-op, but you can try Rampage mode sometime.
For sure.
Korzik has this too. If you ever get the itch to play it again, we could probably get three people co-op.
Certainly wouldn't mind it. I'm having a blast. There's a health kit there. I really don't want to die for grabbing it. Just a little worried about that police officer that's out of reach.
Let's blow something up.
There's one behind you there if you don't have that one yet too. Right at the bottom of the screen. You may have already picked it up. Where I'm viewing you, I can't see if you have or not.
Oh, there we go. And some armor. just leaves you, buddy.
I'm gonna have to have you start carrying me through these shooter games, man.
You mean that's not
How
what I've
good
been
are you?
doing thus far?
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I got some more. What are your thoughts on Smash TV?
An interesting proposal. I
actually
shall
don't know
consider
how we
it.
would co-op that, but I really like that game too. I'm not good at these games, man.
We haven't seen the Magnum yet so far, right? Maybe
Not in these levels. We haven't.
maybe it's just a secret. Oh, cutscene. Are you just on the loading screen, or?
No, I'm seeing the cutscene too.
He just kind of looks like
Yeah.
Gordon Freeman over
It's
there.
multiple postal dudes. Here we are.
Ooh,
We did it.
we did it.
Let me rephrase that. You did it.
Nah, we did it. You helped, kinda,
I helped a couple times.
sorta. All right, well, 3 hours. Well, took us about as much as we anticipated. So what color is not important listed as?
It didn't show up for me.
Okay, maybe you have to do it here. It's not important.
Let me look it up.
This is a very specific color you have to pick. I don't see him listed by the name.
Postal Redux. My name is not important. Start the game. Oh, you got to do it in single player. Start the game in any single player campaign. Press T to activate text chat. Then enter my name is not important. All lowercase. In game settings, click on the coat color button. Guess it's single player only.
No.
Well, not the, not the, color, but
Right.
I gotta unlock him real quick, see if we can make sure I get him. There's probably an achievement for it.
Right, in the meantime, it's already running pretty late on my end, so I think we're gonna call it here. So,
Sounds good, dude.
thanks for hopping with me quickly, Frosty.
No, man.
Been a
Thanks
pleasure.
for carrying me through the game. It was fun. I really like Postal.
Yep. That's another Postal game down the list, which makes me kind of hyped for Brain Damage.
You are going to love it, probably. I enjoyed it a lot.
Take your word for it. Alright, I'll see you guys sometime this week, hopefully with Nightmare Reaper, and after that, Ultima Underworld. Soon.
I am excited.
Trademark.
Man. I am excited.
Take it easy, guys. See you
Take it
later.
easy.